Alright, hello everyone, and I'm not going back to school. Where am I? I am in Holden Village, and I know all of you that hike the PCT are thinking, why is he in Holden Village? That's not even close to the PCT. Well, the reason I'm in Holden Village is number one, to have the second try my Oregon Section F video, which due to some technical difficulties I accidentally deleted off my SD card instead of uploading it to my camera so I could put it on YouTube. The reason I'm in Holden Village is because I'm on a fire detour. There's a fire between about the Cloudy Pass area to Stehekin, and a lot of people are having to go around the detour. And right now the first leg of the detour is to go to Holden Village, and then there's an option you can take a bus to take the ferry to Stehekin, which is what I'm doing tomorrow, so I can get my box and not have to wait half a day Monday to get back out on the trail. So that's why I'm in Holden Village. It's a really nice place. It's kind of a detour from the PCT, so most people don't do it. It's about 11 miles just to get here, and then another 17 up to the road where you can get the bus to Stehekin, or you can take a bus from here, which is what I'm doing. Today we're going to revisit Oregon Section F, and that's Highway 242 McKenzie Pass to Highway 35 Barlow Pass, which those are the names that is in a half mile, so the half mile map, so you can go and follow along with the PDF for Section F. This section is about 108 miles. Day 111 I capped at Matthew Lake and got up and head toward McKenzie Pass. And when you're going toward McKenzie Pass, you hear all this talk about lava fields and lava rocks, and they're going to destroy your shoes, and it just lasts forever. And the truth is, when I got to it, it was pretty cool. The rocks were sharp and they weren't that fun to work on, but it was really cool geology. You got to walk through it. It lasted about 2.5 hours. It really wasn't that big of a deal. I got the McKenzie Pass, and once I went by it, I got to a place called Big Lake Youth Camp. Big Lake Youth Camp has spent, I don't know, $30,000-$40,000 to build a building just for PCT thru hikers that are coming through on the PCT. Highly recommended if you're hiking the PCT to go stop by their building. It's brand new. I think they just finished it last year. It has a brand new building. They have laundry, they have showers, they have a place to pick up your resupply packages, they have free Wi-Fi, they have a giant hiker box, they have a sink, stove, free coffee, all kinds of stuff that you can use. So highly recommend going and check out Big Lake Youth Camp. They also have a place where you can camp if you don't want to go into Bend, or you can do both, which is what I did. After Big Lake Youth Camp, I got to a place called Santiam Pass, and that's where I went in to Bend. I had a friend from the AT that came and picked me up. She lives near Bend, and I was able to stay with her for 2 nights for free on a nice comfy air mattress, which I had to share with the cat one night, but it was really nice. And when I was in Bend, I took a zero there. Bend is one of the few towns on the trail where they have an REI, and so you could go to the REI, get whatever you needed, and they had a big shopping center where the REI was. So basically just walked around on my zero, ate some food, went to the Bend Brewery, got some postcards, did some touristy stuff, and it was really nice. And after that, after my zero, I hiked out of Santiam Pass, and the next real nice scenery that you see is a rock formation called Three Finger Jack. And when I got to see that, it was really nice. I still saw some snow. I've actually seen snow in all 3 states, so it's been kind of weird. And that night, it was just about 20 miles. I just got out. The next day I went to Jude Lake, and that day was pretty awesome because I got to a place called Ollie Lake, and there was a sign written on a paper plate that said Trail Magic. Whenever there, the guy had burgers and sodas, and it was really cool to get some Trail Magic in Oregon right before I went to Jude Lake and got ready to keep hiking. And day 115, I ran into a trail crew, and it was about lunchtime. Those guys were pretty far out there. They were doing a great job maintaining the trail. And that day I went to Timothy Lake. There was a ton of lakes in Oregon. I like to camp at the lake if I could. It was a good water source. Most of the time it was a little bit cooler by the lake, and sometimes the bugs are bad and sometimes they weren't. It was always a great view. And that takes you on to day 116, which is Timothy Lake to basically the end of Barlow Pass. This was getting ready to go into Section G, which is the last section of Oregon. Oregon really flew by. Once you get to that point northbound, you have your hiking legs in combination with the trail being really flat. 30 to 40 mile days are extremely doable. Some people do it in 2 weeks. I took a little bit longer than that. I took a few zeros, took a few short days, and just trying to enjoy the trail. That was Oregon Section F. Talk to you next time.